Hey everyone, this is Carissa from Tech 3 News Team, and I'm here with Mark. Mark, how you doing, sir?
I'm doing okay.
Great.
Okay.
Thanks for meeting with me. So,
Absolutely.
let's talk a little bit about chatbots. You have a little background in chatbots. What's your take on them?
My take is that I feel like there's a tremendous opportunity to jump into them, very similar to, I think that they're going to be very essential to business acquisition, customer reviews, ordering, just different things that tend to take up more people's time. And I think any time you can make things more efficient, you should try it, go for it. And so a lot of companies are starting to do it. And I think that there's just a ton of opportunity.
Yeah. Do you believe that chatbots will enhance customers' experience?
Yes, I think certain customers, I think younger customers, the ones that are, obviously now you see more people shopping from their phones. They're doing more from their phones. They're messaging more. They're doing different stuff. And if you can make that easier, if you can make it quicker, make it faster, where you spend less time on hold or less time in a qualifying period or less time just basically waiting on the other end of the line for no reason, and you have a chatbot or something there that's able to speed that along and to offer them some sort of some sort of way to move their lives along.
Yeah, no, I agree. But like, what I'm concerned is I haven't really thought about the negatives of chatbots. So could you think of some positives and negatives that would go along with chatbots?
Positives, just as much as when, when Comcast or these places, they went from hiring people to hiring computers. People will lose their jobs. However, that to me, that just means that people need to become more skilled and learn new skills. So that's a positive and a negative. As a business, you'll save money. As a employee, you have good possibility you could lose your job if that's what you're doing. I do think that there will be some interpersonal type relationships that won't be as strong because chatbots can replace a lot of the small talk type stuff. So at that point there won't be as much opportunity to talk to people on a more one-on-one level, but at the same time, like I said, you can save time and you can actually spend your time doing other things. I think that is a positive for me, and I think as another positive, I think that there's an endless amount of opportunities that they could provide, and an endless amount of uses that they could be. I think we've even talked about, I said you can even make one for your parents. For every question that they ask you and you're like, you've asked me this like 3 times in the last 3 weeks, it's the same answer. You could make a chatbot for that and they would have no idea. So that's pro or negative.
Yeah, I'm going to consider doing that. And to everyone who says, what are you doing after college? So I'll get right on that one.
Yeah.
Now, do you think chatbots are going to replace human interaction, and do you think like that's a good thing, or should we try to maybe keep a little bit of human interaction?
I think naturally it will replace some of it, but I don't think it will replace all of it. It won't be possible for it to, because people will have to step in eventually. I think a great use of it, and I mentioned this before, is when you're qualifying for something, meaning like a credit card or student loan or any of that stuff. They usually ask the same 5 or 10 questions, and before they needed someone to be there to say, hey, these are all my 5 or 10 questions. Now you can have a chatbot do it, and if you qualify, they can reach out to you, as opposed to having 2 people trying to reach out to 15,000 people. Maybe 5,000 will qualify, and you can knock out 10,000 right there. And then it becomes more of a who's right for us, than as opposed to how many people can we get.
Yeah. Okay, my last question is, what do you think the future holds for chatbots?
I think that there will be a depending on the tough part is who's hosting it. So like Facebook right now is starting to host chatbots. You're able to use Facebook Messenger, and obviously you can do them on websites and all that stuff, but I think it'll be interesting to see, like, eventually if you're shopping on Amazon and it's like, hey, I'm Alexa, how can I help you? as opposed to you having to click through everything. That's a chatbot. And now there's voice activated ones, and there's going to be video activated ones. There's going to be all types of different bots. So I think it's going to be an interesting thing to watch. I think we're probably a couple years away from it being the most important thing, but I think any business that is in the customer acquisition business, any college that's looking to get more students, and there is a waiting period for qualifying right now, you can use it and use it really well.
All right. Well, thank you for your time, Mark. It's been a pleasure getting to know you and talking to you.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Peace out.